Hello friends and welcome to issue 939 of Us Weekly. This weekend was the Super Bowl. How'd that go for everyone? Great. Okay. But Chloe doesn't really look like herself to me, so I kind of wonder what's going on. Her face looks different. Oh, she did something to her face maybe? Maybe it's just the way she has like her hair pulled back. Really great article. Miranda Lambert, divorce is not an option. She talks about how great her and Blake are doing and about how if anything goes wrong, divorce is not an option. Like, they're gonna work through it. She has secrets to success. She's already employed a few tactics to keep their union strong. She and Shelton, 36, are allowed to snoop through each other's phones. It just takes the questions out of the marriage, she explained. I think that's great. Like, there should be no secrets. If there's something that you're hiding, it better be like because you're buying them a secret Christmas present. Otherwise, there shouldn't be anything that they don't know. They should know everything about you. Two become one. God said it. The Spice Girls said it. I mean, it's just the truth, right? So you are one person. You are a family. There should be nothing that you hide. And if you're hiding something, then there's probably a problem there. They never spend more than 2 weeks apart. She says after that, you build up walls and they remain in near constant contact when separated. So as far as just like being apart, that's a really good tactic. Like, especially for these stars and people, like the more time they spend apart, the easier it is to separate and the easier it is to find someone else. That's why whenever couples that are dating and one of them goes off to college, they generally don't make it, because out of sight, out of mind, it's a real thing. It's a thing. We text a lot, Lambert told us, even if it's just sending a picture of the onion rings we're eating. We hang out on the porch, drink beer, cook burgers. I think it's important as a married couple to be friends. And that's really true. Neil and I went through this thing, and you don't want to hear all about this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. So I was texting this other boy a lot because we were becoming really great friends, and that was an okay thing. But I realized that I was texting him instead of texting Neil. But it was because Neil only had 200 text messages a month, and so I was like, Neil, you got to get a bigger texting plan. And he was like, okay, I think that's a good idea. And I was completely open and honest with him. I was like, listen, I'm texting this other boy way too much. I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm feeling interest there because we have this chit chat all the time. And I was like, I should be having that with you. So let's make the move. And so we just got more text messaging, and that was important to our relationship, because if I saw something cool on the ground as I was walking by, instead of texting this other boy, I would text Neil and tell him about it. And then he could text me throughout the day. And so it's crazy how texting is like a part of our relationships now. But yes, so I'm really impressed with and like thus far Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton, and that I hope that they continue to work out well. And I think that they will. There's some cute loose talks this week. One of my favorite ones is by Kevin Bacon. You remember from Footloose, he says, people kind of form a circle around me and start clapping like I'm a trained monkey on DJs playing the theme to Footloose when he's spotted at wedding receptions. So, Also, when I hear Footloose, I always think of the CDs show whenever they were beauty queens, and they're like, oh, hi-oh, and they like sing all of the states. That's all I can think of when I hear the Footloose song. So thanks for ruining that for me, CDs. No, it was cute. It was a cute show. Okay, I did not know this. Anne Hathaway, who played Fantine on Les Mis, said, I couldn't sleep. I was so starving. My body was keeping me awake at night, like it was telling me, go look for food. And that's about dropping 24 pounds for Les Mis. She dropped 24 pounds to look like that super hungry Fantine. So it's really interesting to me how actors and actresses change their bodies so much for these different roles they do, where they get like super skinny, or sometimes the guys get like super beefed up. I just find that interesting that they really make these huge body changes for the roles that they play. So there was some award show that happened, and it's the SAG Awards. The problem is I haven't yet found what SAG stands for, so maybe that's my bad for not knowing. But there's like pages and pages about these awards, and it just says SAG Awards. I don't know. I have no idea what they are. Something Actors Guild, maybe? I'm sure someone will correct me. Stars, they're just like us. The husbands have to carry all the crap. Yeah. Selena Gomez prayer pal. Selena Gomez has found Hollywood's holiest hangout. Insider tells Hot Stuff she attends a Bible study group with a who's who of young celebs. So there's apparently like a prayer group for these young actors and actresses where they get together and pray. Okay. Aren't you sleepy? I'm sleepy. How to wear orange lips. Don't. That's how you wear them. Do not put orange on your lips. Orange was not meant for lips. Pink. Go with pink or beige. How to look natural. You know, I want to make fun of this because it's about wearing makeup and looking natural, and it talks about luminizer, foundation, bronzer, your brows, add a sheer color. But honestly, it almost takes a lot of makeup to have a natural looking makeup. So it's hard to do, and if you can do it, then props to you. The trick, don't wear so much eyeliner. No, just keep it light, a little on the under, a little on the over, none on the bottom. This, don't touch that. Don't touch it. Keep your hands off. No. Can you tell it's late? It's like, that's why I keep doing this. Like that. Do you see it? Yeah. It means my eyes, my contacts are dry because I live here in Lubbock where we have the driest eyes in the nation, or like the second driest eyes in the nation. Pretty cool, huh? Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, so if your eyes get dry whenever it's like late at night, it's because your contacts are drying out. So you have a few options. You could put in some eye drops, or you could just take them out. Wear your glasses every couple of days. That'll help too. Okay, the end. So one last thing to tell you is that I have started getting my magazines in the mail. So that's why it's got this nice little box on it right here. It's printed right on to the magazine. It's not a sticker. So they actually do things a little bit differently. When you get it in the store, they have the issue and date up here where it says weekly, but whenever you have it sent to your home, apparently it's on the little white square with your name on it. Don't look at my address. I was happy to find this in my luggage. I was happy to find this in my mailbox because now it means I don't have to spend $3.99 every week to get it because it's just here and I already paid for it. So it's kind of like it's free. Kind of. Okay, good night.